Hello everyone. Today I am going to deal the chapter number 3 in English 2, that is how I learned to ride. So my dear little kids, do you know how to ride a bicycle or how to ride a horse? Have you ever riding a horse or riding a bicycle? If yes, I think you enjoyed a lot, right? So share your experience with me. How? You have to write a short paragraph on this, that how to ride a bicycle or how to ride a horse. So in this chapter, how I learned to ride, it's about a small boy who learns how to ride a horse and his experience. So before dealing this chapter, let's take short part of author's life. Now see this picture. This picture is related to Count Lev Nikolaevich Tolstoy, usually referred to in English as Leo Tolstoy, was a Russian writer who is regarded as one of the greatest authors of all time. He was born to an aristocratic Russian family in 1828 and is best known for novels War and Peace and Anna Karenina. These novels are often cited as pinnacles of realistic fiction. Tolstoy's fiction includes dozens of short stories and several novels such as The Death of Ivan Ilyich, Family Happiness, and Hajit Murad. Leo Tolstoy turned his hand to writing stories for younger readers. Most of the works in Fables for Children was translated by Leo Vanier. Tolstoy wrote for the school which he established in 1849 for peasant children at his country estate, Yasnaya Polyana. In the huge variety of tales through a host of kings, hermits, peasants and talking animals, he illustrates his clear vision for a more human and socially just society. He also wrote plays and numerous philosophical essays. In the 1870s, Tolstoy experienced a profound moral crisis, followed by what he regarded as an equally profound spiritual awakening, as outlined in his non-fiction work, A Confession. Gandhi called Tolstoy the greatest apostle of non-violence that the present age has produced. So, after that, he received nominations for the Nobel Prize in Literature also every year from 1902 to 1906, for the Nobel Peace Prize in 1901, 1902 and 1909. That he have never won is a measure. So this is the little description about Tolstoy. And the story How I Learned to Ride is an adapted version from the original story. The narrator tells us that he was small, yet he was desirous of learning horse riding along with his brothers. Now let's see what happened in the story. When I was a little fellow means small boy. When I was a little fellow, we used to study every day, and only on Sundays and holidays went out and played with our brothers. So here the author and his brother went out and played on Sundays and holidays. Okay. Once my father said, the children must learn to ride. Send them to the riding school. Here riding school means the school where teacher teaches young children how to ride a horse. And older days people used to travel, used to horses mostly to traveling. On that day, it was compulsory for the children to learn horse riding. Okay. I was the youngest of the brothers, and I asked, "May I too learn to ride?" So, the writer was youngest of the brothers, and he also wanted to learn how to ride a horse. He was asking his father for permission. My father said, "You will fall down." So here his father said, "You are such a small boy, you will fall down from the horse." I could see that he did not want me to join my older brothers. I began to beg him to let me learn and almost cried. So, in this paragraph, the author is very small boy. So, he wanted to learn how to ride a horse, and his father was very worried what the small boy will do. Okay, so he is worried about that if he fallen down from the horse and he got hurt. So he never wanted to small boy to learn a horse. He wanted to grow a little bit and then he will do. But small boy desperately to ride a horse. So he was begging father, please papa, let me ride a horse." "All right," my father said. Now he's very happy. "You may go too, only look out. Don't cry when you fall off. He who does not once fall down from a horse will not learn to ride." When Wednesday came, all three of us were taken to the riding school. We entered by a large porch. Porch means here covered shelter in front of a building. And from the large porch went to a smaller one. So here they went to veranda, and from there they went to a smaller veranda. Okay, like in this language. So now next, beyond the porch was a very large room. Instead of a floor, it had sand. Since it was riding school, so horses cannot run nicely in the cemented portion. So the room was very big and it had sand in place of the floor. Okay, riding school had sand. And in this room were gentlemen and ladies and just such boys as we. So other people also came for taking admission in the riding school. That was the riding school. The riding school was not very light, and there was a smell of horses, and you could hear them snap whips and call to the horses. And the horses strike their hooves against the wooden walks. Hooves means this portion, hooves. Okay. So, in this paragraph, this is the riding school, and children learn how to ride a horse. It was everywhere smell of horses, and hips are there which commanding to the horse, and the people was calling the horse. The horse also striking the hooves. Okay, hooves means legs. At first, I was frightened and could not see things well. Then our valet, means male attendant, called the riding master, person who teaches horse riding, over to us. He said, "Give these boys some horses. They are going to learn how to ride." The master said, "All right." Then he looked at me and said, "He's very small yet." But the valet said, "He promised not to cry when he falls down." The master laughed and went away. Then they brought 3 saddled horses, and we took off our cloaks and walked down the staircase to the riding school. My brothers climbed onto their horses and sat up straight and tall on the saddles. The master was holding a horse by a cord, and my brothers rode around him. Now, what is the meaning of this portion which I have read just now? Okay, so it was riding school, and the author was very small, so he was very scared and could not look at the things. Valet called riding master who is teaching the riding to the children. So he called riding master and said that please give them some horses and learn them how to ride a horse. Now master said very well. He took look on him. He took look on the author and said, the boy is very small. But main attendant told him, valet told him, yet the narrator is small boy, but he promised that he won't cry when he falls down. So initially the narrator was frightened, and his brother were given the horses after that. So they were three, means the narrator and his two brothers. At first, they rode at a slow pace. Pace means single step, and later at a trot, means taking quick steps. Then they brought a pony. Pony is a small horse for the narrator. It was a red pony and his tail was cut off. He was called Rudy. The master laughed and said to me, well, young gentleman, get on your horse. The master had addressed him as a young boy, so that gave the confidence, because the riding master see that this boy is very scared. That's why he called him young gentleman. I was both happy and afraid, and tried to act in such a manner as not be noticed by anybody. So here a narrator at that moment trying smart, because he was inside afraid, but he was not showing it. For a long time I tried to get my foot into the stirrup, but could not do it because I was too small. So here the master realized that he was small, so raised him to the saddle. Then the master noticed that I was still standing by the pony. He raised me up in his hands and put me on the saddle. The young master is not heavy, he said, about 2 pounds in weight, that is all. At first he held me by my hands, but I saw that my brothers were not held, and so I begged him to let go me. Are you not afraid? He asked. I was very much afraid, but I said that I was not. I was so afraid because Rudy kept dropping his ears. I thought he was angry at me. The master said, look out, don't fall down, and let go of me. So here at first Rudy went to a slow pace and the narrator could sit up straight. Later Rudy started off at a slow trot and began to jog his rider. And the narrator was afraid because Rudy kept dropping his ears, and the narrator thought that Rudy was angry at him. Okay, because later while riding the horse, he was afraid that he would slip off the horse. And he got a small horse named Rudy. And he was both happy and afraid and tried to act in such manner as not be noticed by anybody The master realized that he was small, so raised him to the saddle, and he got worried, thinking that Rudy was angry with him as he kept dropping his ear. And next day we will continue the rest part. Okay, until then, have a nice day.